from this Atalanta side, one thing that you cannot take away from them is that they are a very high-scoring and attacking team.
It's a goal! He scores! Absolutely sensational!
Sports Frenzy, the game is on.
Atalanta have started this season with like you mentioned in an episode, they are not consistent.
Yeah.
You know, they win today and they lose tomorrow, and I think they've started in that note.
That's their story.
Having played 3 matches and they've won 2 and they've drawn 1, you know, even trying to maintain their 1-0 they won against Verona. And Torino, on the other hand, I think they still face the same fate with Atalanta. So both of them playing together, you know, are they going to be maybe one person's getting a win or a draw, or what will be the fate of the game?
So I think that, you know, player for player, Atalanta outweighs, you know, Torino in terms of quality and in terms of, you know, the quality of play that, you know, you see both teams put out there. But then do not undermine the fighting spirit of a team like Torino, because we have seen in previous time how they have really stunned the, in quotes, big boys in Italy. You know, you talk about their win over Inter Milan, I think it was last season, and then you also talk about how, you know, how they really gave, you know, Juventus stiff opposition. So I think that this match will not be so much of a difference, you know, from, you know, the sort of fight that you see from a Torino side. However, I don't really see them, you know, coming out of this match with something against Atalanta, because Atalanta are aware, you know, that even the races for Europa League and even Champions League for last season was fought for, you know, up until the very end.
Yeah.
And if they had been consistent, Atalanta would have been in the Champions League for this season. But a lot of inconsistency cost them. And I don't think they want to start this season on that note. So with that, bearing all of that in mind, I think that, you know, they know that when they play against teams like Torino, these are matches where you just have to nick out a win. Whether you have to put your body and the ball inside of the net, you just need to achieve it.
Yeah, you know, Atalanta, I feel one of their problems is, you know, when players go on injury. So when a player go on injury, you don't really have a replacement for that player. You just try to manage what they have. So let's take, for instance, when Zapata went on injury last season. For that period he went on injury, they were not doing really good, you know, except they were playing a team that could not match their strength. So for this season, they've started here, they are looking good in a way.
And mind you, regardless of, you know, whatever frailties we want to really point out, you know, from this Atalanta side, one thing that you cannot take away from them is that they are a very high-scoring and attacking team. So, but one thing that I've also noticed in their play this season is that they've not really, you know, gotten into that form. But if they do get into that form, they will score a lot of goals, and that's what I think is the advantage that they have going for them.
Okay. But if I'm to give, or if you have to give your prediction for the game, you know, what will you?
I think Atalanta wins.
Is it a big margin, or? Because now we need to be asking. Is it 9-0 now?
No, certainly not 9-0. But I know that, you know, they want to be consistent, and then they want to rake up the points as early as possible. So I see them getting a win.
Okay, I see both teams scoring in this game, but I don't really see a win in both teams, you know. I just see both of them just go for a draw, you know, maybe 1-1 draw, 2-2 draw.
90 minutes is there to prove us wrong or right.
True.
It's a goal! He scores! Absolutely sensational!
Sports Frenzy, the game is on.
If you watch to the end of this video, please kindly click and subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow us on our social media platforms showing on your screen right now. And we'll get more of our content because we're giving you good predictions. See you next time.
It's a goal! He scores! Absolutely sensational!
Sports Frenzy, the game is on.